Magandang araw mga tol, welcome sa isang bagong RF video. Last time gumawa ako para sa inyo ng isang basic na leveling guide paano magpa-level up sa RF Online. Specifically sa server namin which is called Rising Force Initium. At nasabi ko nga sa video na yon na ang Rising Force Initium is a classic grind-based Rising Force server. Pero yes, napakaraming modern at bagong gameplay elements and added onto it. Isa na nga doon ay ang napaka-diverse nitong arsenals of armors in-game. Yes, armor. Yan ang topic natin para sa video na to. Dahil hindi lang forma at lakas ang binibigay ng armor in-game sa RF Online, kundi ang isang goal. Yes, malaking bahagi ito ng pag-grind natin sa RF Online, ang pagbuo ng ating mga items, equipment, and overall, malaking bahagi ng gameplay experience natin at forma at satisfaction na nakukuha natin sa laro ay nanggagaling sa armor. Kaya naman sa video na to, ipapakita ko at isa-showcase ko ang lahat ng mga key armors na makikita sa Rising Force Online Initium. Simulan na natin. Ngayon para sa video na to, ang titingnan natin would be of the general purpose tsaka yung stats ng mga armors. At lalong-lalo na yung itsura nito, no? Bibigay ko yung aking personal impressions and thoughts about the armor. Ngayon, magtungo tayo sa unang armor set. Isa sa pinakamaganda in-game dahil ito ang nag-aalaga sa mga bagong players, solo players, mga lowbies natin, and that would be of the golden armors na mabibili sa starter NPC for piso currency. Now to describe the golden armors, they can be equipped at level 40, pero ayun na nga, no, ang stats nila ay pang level 55. Tandaan nyo na ang cap ng RF Initium is to level 60, at malaking bagay na meron kang masusuot kaagad na armor starting level 40 that you can even use as you grind your level to the cap that is 60. Walang hunting-hunting na kailangan para doon sa golden armors. Just really reach level 40 and there is that. Parang yun din yung checkpoint ng mga bagong players na papasok sa server. Ang catch lang sa golden armors ay hindi mo ito pwedeng i-upgrade dahil wala itong slots. Pero aside sa pagpapalevel and general low B armor, ito rin ang armor na ginagamit ng mga players na gustong mag-farm sa Ether. They're decent like that. And kitang-kita nyo naman na ang basis or itsura ng golden armors would be a contrasted version ng level 55 dark armors. Ngayon, as you try to grind your way to level 60 and maybe even do some DQs, lalo na kapag nag-level 55 ka, you might want to wear some type C or superior 55 armors. Well, yung iba medyo tinatapon na to, binibenta na lang to sa NPC. Pero honestly speaking, kung nagsisimula ka pa lang sa server, hindi sila masama. You can even upgrade these armors to +2 or +3, para stable yung pagpapalevel up mo o paggawa mo ng mga activities. Not to mention, maganda pa rin yung kanilang mga Type C effects, lalong-lalo na doon sa mga superior parts. Murang-mura mo lang itong matatagpuan sa UTS, and chances are, if masipag ka at bahagi ka ng guild, ibibigay lang ito sa iyo ng iyong mga guildmates. Though eventually, isasantabi mo rin itong armors na to kapag nag-level 60 ka. As a transition armor, they're still very, very good. Just don't invest on them too much. Ngayon, kasabay din ng 55 Type Cs, pwede ka ring magsuot ng mga Daedalus armors. Although masusuotin mo pa yung golden armors kaysa sa level 50 Daedalus armors, merong level 55 version, yung mga Daedalus armors, kung saan as you also grind and also do your activities in the server, okay din yung set effects nito. I also find the Daedalus armors as one of the best looking armors sa history ng RF Online just because they are so unique. Pero dito sa RF Initium, Daedalus armors are simply put transition armors lang rin. Ngayong level 60 ka na, oras na para mag-invest onto the serious ones. Mga armors na pwede mong ilagay doon sa bakbakan and you can use for a long time. On the bottom of that list would be of the Divine Intense armors. Dahil 60 nga ang cap ng server, it just makes sense na yung Intense level 60 armors ay pwede mong gamitin. Actually, yung mga mas malalakas na armors dito, hindi naman ganun nalalayo. Lalong-lalo na kung over-ups mo itong 60 intense armors. The cool part about them is medyo madali rin silang makuha pagdating sa mga activities, mga dungeon raids, pit boss, dead branch. So, chances are, if you are building them, napakamura mo itong mabibili. For general use, maganda ang Divine Armors. Lalo na kapag gumagawa ka ng mga spare parts, especially for your gloves. Pero pinaka-catch lang talaga dito is that wala siyang set effect or wala siyang special effect, even per part. Pero kung kakatapak mo lang ng 60, hindi masama mag-craft at mag-upgrade din ito. I advise na kung kailangan mo na kaagad ng armors pero target mo pa rin yung mga endgame armors, just upgrade this Divine Armors to +3, +4. Then we have one of the newest free-to-play armors na hinahanap ng karamihan ngayon. And that would be of the 60 Andromeda armors. Yan yung 60 Andromeda armors are slightly stronger in terms of DSR and defense sa level 60 Int Divine. Pero ang pinaka nagpaganda sa Andromeda armors ay dalawang bagay. Unang-una ay yung HP per parts nito. Meron siyang 5% HP per part for a total of 25% bonus HP kung suot mo yung buong set. Pero take note, per part to. Kahit hindi mo kompleto yung set, makukuha mo pa rin yung bonus HP. And ikalawa, isa sa mga best part ng Andromeda armor set is I think isa to sa mga best armors ng laro. Kung ang Divine set puti lang kayo lahat, medyo magkakamuka, sobrang unique ng Andromeda armors, lalong-lalo na sa Belato at kahit sa Korra. Pero napaka-forma, bulky, and chunky rin naman ito pagdating sa Akrasya. Although nakakuha lang to sa mga pit boss and battle pass, this still highly attainable ng karamihan ng mga players. And unlike the Divine set, meron din itong katernong Andromeda cape. Yes, per race at per class pa yon. At ayun, dagdag utility pa yon at forma onto this new free-to-play armors. Now, I keep on emphasizing free-to-play, no? Free-to-play kasi yun talaga, pwede nyo i-hunt itong ganitong mga armor parts. Then, there are the armor parts na pwede mong makuha with a slight gastos. Una muna dito ay ang Warlord armors. Ngayon, medyo uso yung set effects pagdating sa mga armors dito sa RF Initium. Pero ang Warlord armor parts ay armor parts na may kakaibang effect per part. Yeah, iba-iba siya, no? So, iba yung effect ng upper, which gives you more defense. Habang yung leg part naman ay merong ang resistances. At yung head naman ay nagbibigay ng crit at damage. Ngayon, varied rin ito per class tapos per race. Pero basically, maganda sa Warlord armor parts ay parang Andromeda din. Hindi mo kailangan kompleto yung set para makuha yung mga special effects. Although, pag tiningnan mo yung stats per part doon, ang ganda talaga. I think Warlord armor has the best stats per part in-game. Pero weirdly enough, ang bahagi lang ng Warlord armor parts ay tatlo lang, no? That would be of the head, upper, and leg. At yes, no? Sobrang forma ng armor set na to. Ngayon, kung nag-enjoy kayo dito sa video na to, alam niyo na, all my videos and streams contents ay suportado ng Rivalry. Now, Rivalry is an esports betting platform, no? The best one in Southeast Asia. Napakaraming matches, leagues, tournaments, and events ang pwede mong matagpuan doon sa Rivalry platform with many ways to bet. Pwede kang mag-combo ng bets, pwedeng napakaliit lang, pwede kang nga ring umatras. Hindi lang yun, meron pang iba't ibang mga games na pwede mong malaro dun sa mismong platform, no? Some of them are of course kailangan ng konting gas tulad ng Cash and Dash, pero napakaset, napakakulit nito. Some of them are also free to play, tulad ng Rivalry Ultimate Fan App that you can play from your phone. Pero hindi lang yon, meron din mga events, activations, communities, and influencers ang Rivalry that really does their campaign in a very unique and authentic manner. Kaya naman ito ng Rivalry talaga yung pinili ko. Kung gusto nyo sumali sa Rivalry, you can use the link on the description of my video. You can use my code, capital Shinbulat, 1 yung I, for an up to 10,000 pesos bonus on your first deposit. Siyempre, 18 above lang ang pwede dito sa Rivalry at bawal na bawal ang bata. Hindi rin ito livelihood, no? This is not an everyday thing. Only bet what you could lose. For entertainment lang to, so always bet responsibly. Ngayon, back to our video. Ngayon, magtungo na tayo sa parang flagship armors ng server. Ito yung parang pinaka-mina market or pinaka-makikita nyo sa lahat. Kasi ang gameplay talaga ng RF Initium is highly driven by its battle pass. A seasonal battle pass, meron din kaming tinatawag ng mga seasonal armors. Armors that can only be obtained dun sa mismong battle pass and are only limited for release on that specific season. So sa ngayon meron ng 3 season ang RF Initium for Battle Pass, meron din kaming 3 set ng seasonal armors. Una muna yung Undead set ng Season 1. For the set effect ng Undead set, nagbibigay ito ng HP at defense. Composed of red and black colors, tapos parang alam mo yun, skull looks for your character. Ang Undead set is a beloved classic, no, pagdating sa RF Initium, since napakaraming gamit ang defense at lalong-lalo na ang HP. Uniquely enough, ang Undead set lang among all seasonal armors ang merong available skin line din for its weapon. At katerno din nito pati yung Undead Cape. Ngayon pinaka-preferred yung Undead set ng mga melee kasi kunat nga ang binibigay nito. Pero kahit naman mga Ranger or even Mage Launcher class ay pwede rin kunin yung Undead set should they want more survivability. Then we have the Season 2 armors, the more offensive side armors which is called the Anti-Gravity set. Ang Anti-Gravity set naman ay nagbibigay ng attack tsaka critical. So talagang pang-damage ito. And so far, no, everyone is in agreement na yung Anti-Gravity set yata ang pinakamagandang seasonal armors, especially for the melee at kahit doon sa Ranger with its very steampunk, no, na motif and the combination of colors that is gold and black and white. Meron din itong silver variant at meron din itong blue variant. Pero pag tinignan mo talaga yung Anti-Gravity set, napaka-premium looking niya lang. Obviously, ang pinagustong gumamit ng Anti-Gravity set would be of the damage type class. Then, para sa Season 3, what we have is called the Grand Inquisitor set. Now, this is like a mix, no, nung Season 1 and Season 2 kasi ang pinaprovide naman ng set na to would be of attack and defense. Really good for general use, pero personally, I think it's really good in PvP rin. Now, the color combination would be orange or red plus white or silver, which reminds me of the Crimson Petalis, no, ng Monster Hunter. And as of recording, ito yung parang current target no, na seasonal armors sa active na battle pass namin. Kaya naman halos wala pa nga talagang may suot nito. Because this will come out on the later battle pass levels. Pero ayun no, Undead set, Anti-Gravity set, and Grand Inquisitor set. Every season may new armors dito sa RF Initium. And all armors that come out, they're highly usable. Really dependent na lang sa playstyle mo. Ngayon, the cool part about seasonal armors is that you can craft them using 55 intense parts. So, gets kahit 55 intense parts na nalulute, merong gamit pa rin dito sa server. Now, those seasonal armors, you can craft them on their level 55 version. So, kahit level 55 ka lang, pwede mo na kaagad masuot ito. Then, to improve their stats, kailangan mo silang i-upgrade to their awakened version. At that point, they will still sit at level 55. Pero, finally, ang pinakahuling form ng mga seasonal armors would be of the Transcended version. So, that makes it a Transcended Undead, Transcended Anti-Gravity, Transcended Grand Inquisitor. This will increase the level and defensive stats ng mga armors up to level 60. Pero, equivalent niya pa rin ang level 63. So, gets nyo, sagaran talaga yung stats ng mga armor na to. Pero, super ingat lang sa pag-upgrade ng armors na to kasi yun na nga, hindi sila nalulut. Nakukuha lang sila sa Battle Pass. So, technically speaking, finite lang yung bilang nila sa server at pwede silang maubos in the long run. That's why pinangayanas dito is yung mga sure na walang basag sa upgrade, and that would be of the Enhanced Talics. I personally think it's essential to secure all of these seasonal armors. Kasi kahit isa lang yung character mo, eventually you might find yourself having a need for them in the long run. Pero hindi ba tayo nagtatapos doon? Meron pa talagang mga sagarang endgame armors. And that would be of the level 60 Shadow Armor. Ngayon, ang level 60 Shadow Armor is actually crafted out of upgraded 55 Superior Armors. Yes, ang Superior Armors dito sa RF Initium, pwede mong i-convert to a level 60 version. Kailangan mo nga lang siyang i-upgrade. Once you have your 60 Superior Armors, there's a recipe that will allow you to convert it to a Shadow Armor, which is far stronger sa seasonal armors in terms of defense and DSR. Though, iba nga lang yung set effect niya. Mas general attack and defense lang yata yung set effect ng Shadow Armor kumpara dun sa mga matataas yet specific stats na pwede mong makuha sa seasonal armors. Ngayon dito sa server namin, sobrang rare lang ng gumagamit ng Shadow Armor dahil napakamahal niyang i-craft. Medyo sizable yung required materials no on crafting just one part. And feeling ko napakarami kasing alternatives. Tapos katerno o kasabay din ng Shadow Armor is what is called the 60 Avenger Armors. Ngayon sobrang forma nitong Avenger Armors no, they really look a lot like those characters sa Marvel's Avenger. Pero yung material para makraft ang mga to is sobrang limited lang na pagkukunan. At yun ay nakukuha lang sa Thanos Pit Boss sa Gardens map. Isa sa mga kaibang updates ng Pit Boss and maps nga dito sa RF Initium. One time gagawa ako ng video for that. Pero yeah, no, kapag nabuo mo siya, ayun din, top of the line din yung armors mo. And speaking of top of the line, bilang na bilang lang ang may Avenger armor set dito sa server. Sa aking memory, ang naalala ko lang ay isang tao lang, and that would be of Artanis ng Korra Holy Alliance. Pero yan lahat ng armors, no? Or specifically armor sets. Kasi meron pang mga special armor parts. Hindi sila bahagi ng set, pero pwede mong iterno, no, dito sa mga armor sets na to. And as an individual part, they have amazing statistics and looks. Ang isa sa mga pinakaunang mapormang helm at ang gandang stats na armor in-game. And that would be of the Nevermore helm, which you can upgrade to its T2 version and eventually upgrade it to a T3 version called the Ifrit helm. Ngayon, nagbibigay ito ng mataas na crit, mataas na damage, and it also has good defensive stats and DSR. Then you also have what is called the Werewolf gloves. Specialized gloves, no, na nagbibigay ng added bonus damage. And that is very, very rare. Imagine mo, meron kang dagdag damage din mula sa gloves. And finally, one of the newest parts na sobrang natutuwa ako in-game, that would be of the Hermes boots. It's a boots na merong modified stats, whether dodge or defense, kahit wala pa tong talics at meron siyang additional movement speed na 0.25. At malaking bagay yun kasi parang may isa pang additional LMs for movement speed. And technically natatawa ko sa item na to kasi it reminds me a lot of Sleipnir mula sa Ragnarok Online. Napaka-astig din ng Hermes boots kasi pag sinuot mo siya, ternong-terno siya sa itsura ng warlord parts. Whereas for the wings, no, ang gaganda at ang poporma ng mga wings dito sa RF Initium, but I think napakarami nila and I think they deserve a video of their own. Abangan nyo na lang yan. So yeah, no, dun nagtatapos lahat ng mga armors or showcase natin ng armors for RF Initium. Makikita nyo nga that armors in Rising Force Initium are very, very varied. Iba-iba talaga. And that is mainly enabled on the idea na napupunta talaga sa game updates yung finances ng server instead of G-packs o kaya guild salaries. I think as a game, that's how it should be, diba? Also, pag tinignan mo mabuti yung mga armors, they have a horizontal progression. Ano ba yung horizontal progression? Ibig sabihin, walang naiiwan na armor. Actually, meron naman. Like yung 55 Type C parts and eventually din yung intense level 60 parts. Pero ang hindi maiiwan maiiwan yung mga seasonal armors and even your crafted armors. Eventually, as the cap increases, the server will find a way to allow you to convert that to higher levels. So wala kang tinatapon or napag-iiwan ng armor. Ang kailangan mo nga lang sunugin ay currency, which plays a major part in the good economy of our server. Pero ibang video na lang ulit yon. Sana nag-enjoy may natutunan kayo sa panonood ng video na to. Like if like the video, subscribe to support the channel, let me know in the comment sections. What do you think of this video? At ano pa mga future videos yung gusto nyo makita dito sa ating channel? I'm Shibu with the one for an eye, and as always, lahat kayong gamers, mabuhay!